I feel like it's quite fitting that I'm wearing my isolation generation jumper when I'm actually currently in self-isolation. My name is Lucy and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please do smash that subscribe button. It honestly would mean so much to me. And also please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you do enjoy it. If you aren't new to my channel, then you will realize that I am in a different location. I am actually now in Scotland. This is my new bedroom in Scotland and it is very bare at the moment. Literally just looking around my room as I'm filming this, all I have is my bed. But the background will be improving. I'm currently ordering things for my room. So please do bear with me for the next lot of videos when my background is going to be very plain. For today's video, I thought I would film my first ever story time. Now, obviously I share so much of my life with you guys, but I've never sat down and done an actual story time video. So I thought today I would share with you the story of me not getting into my dream school. I do hope that you guys enjoy this video, and without further ado, let's get into it. So yeah, I didn't get into my dream drama school. I get so many of you messaging me, being really worried about not getting into your dream school and saying, what would you do if you didn't get into your dream school? And I think a lot of you think that I kind of got into every drama school I wanted to get into and I got to go to my dream school and that everything was amazing. But to be honest with you, I didn't get into my dream school. I have mentioned this here and there in a couple of videos, but I thought I'd just sit down and tell you the whole story. So my dream school was GSA, Guildford School of Acting. And it was my dream school at the time because it was the only school I really knew a lot about. So we're gonna go back to 4 years ago now, which is crazy that it's 4 years. Like, I can't even believe that. I was doing my A-levels at school and then I decided that last minute I wanted to go to drama school. I always knew deep down that I wanted to go to drama school, but I just never had the balls to really commit to it. I just kind of followed the pack with everyone else of going to a real uni and doing a real degree. Because as I said before, my school was super academic. Had my place at uni to do history. And then during my A-levels, I literally woke up one night in the middle of the night and I was like to my mum, I've made a big mistake. I need to go to drama school. I need to follow my dream. And my mum basically said, Lucy, shut up, go back to bed. We'll deal with this in the morning. So the next day, my mum and I searched around for what foundation courses were currently accepting applications, because obviously by this point, BA courses were completely closed. And I also really wanted to do a foundation just to kind of get a vibe of, would I actually like doing musical theatre all day, every day? So I applied to multiple different courses. I applied to Emmerdale, Reed College, Mount View, GSA, and I feel like there was a fifth one, but I can't remember what it was. But a lot of them weren't accepting applications anymore. And I actually got into GSA, which I was so happy about. I got into some others as well, but GSA was the course that I really wanted to get into. And I really didn't think I would, because when I applied, the applications were actually closed. But I was so grateful to get a place on their foundation course. I remember I found out because they phoned me. Side story, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. Literally just finished my A-levels. My girlfriends and I are off on our first holiday together. We've flown from Dubai to Barcelona. We landed. I'm at passport control, like nearly at the front of the queue, and my phone rings. I'm thinking, who is calling me? So I answered it and I was like, hello, who is this? I couldn't really hear the person. I was literally getting called forward to passport control, and obviously you're not allowed your phone, so I just hung up on them. And then I got an email saying, hi Lucy, this is blah 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 from GSA admissions. We just tried to call you. Is this the correct number? Can I call you back? And I said, yes, of course, sorry. So then we were in baggage reclaim and they phoned me and told me that I had a place on the foundation, and oh my god, I was so happy. Like, I can't even explain to you the feeling. It was like the best start to the best holiday ever. Anyway, so I went on to do my foundation at GSA. I really wanted to be in Guildford because growing up in Dubai, you do live quite a sheltered life. And for me, the thought of moving straight to central London from Dubai was kind of terrifying. And it was also terrifying for my parents because I was moving super duper far away. So they kind of liked the idea that I was in Guildford. It was small, it was a bit safer, but I was in that like close distance to London. And I absolutely loved my year at GSA. I had the best time. I made wonderful friends. I loved the course. I grew so much as a person. And obviously as humans, we kind of like what we know. So majority of people on my foundation course as well, we all wanted to go to GSA because we were like, well, we've been here for a year. We know we like it, so why wouldn't we want to stay? It kind of seemed like the natural progression. But obviously the competition is super duper fierce. So I really had blinker vision. I want to go to GSA. I want to go to GSA. I want to go to GSA. Nowhere else, just GSA. Until kind of slightly when Rob and Lindsay came from Erdang to talk about Erdang, I remember phoning my mum actually after and being like, Mum, this school sounds amazing, but I still want to go to GSA. So it came around to auditions, and I remember my mum actually came over for all my auditions, which was literally the most amazing thing ever. Like, I think I would have found it really hard doing it on my own. So GSA first round came along, I did it, I got a recall, that was all wonderful, I was super duper happy. Then between my GSA first round and my GSA recall, I actually got into Erdang, because I got into Erdang on my first audition, which was crazy. So I did know in the back of my mind, like, okay, I have got a place at this school that I really want to go to, but I want to go to GSA more. And then it was the day of my GSA recall, and I remember waking up on the day and being like, God, I really don't feel well. And I'm thinking, no, this is just my brain, it's just getting in my head, because I'm thinking this is the most important day of my life and I need to get into GSA. But anyway, I was like, no, this is not happening, I'm absolutely fine, shut up brain, let's get on with it.
Editing Lucy here. What I failed to explain here is that I actually was really ill, and I found out 3 days later that I had laryngitis.
I did my recall, I thought it went all right, and then basically you sit in the foyer and you wait, and then they came out and they read the names, and my name wasn't read out. And I can't even explain to you like how gutted I was. It was also the fact that I just hadn't got to that final step of getting to the interview. Yeah, I just remember literally going out the building with my mum, bawling my eyes out. I was so upset, I was so angry, seems like a horrible word, but I was kind of angry at myself. I was angry at the fact that I hadn't got into my dream school and all this stuff. I was just so distraught. It was actually ridiculous. So I then remember going back in the car with my mum to the hotel where she was staying, and I ate an entire bag, not a small bag, a full bag of Haribo Tangtastics, because they are my ride or die sweet. And I remember I got back to the hotel room and I said to mum, I was like, I just want to go to sleep. Honestly, I was so dramatic. Mum was like, no, you need to stay up. It's literally like 3 in the afternoon. You can't go to bed. So I just remember sitting in the hotel room crying, thinking my life was over. I had no future. I was highly untalented. And then I remember we got pizza for dinner. I also remember the pizza wasn't very good, which didn't really make the night any better. And then I went to bed. And then the worst part was the next day I had to go back into GSA because I was still having classes with my foundation course. And I literally was so scared going in that I was just gonna burst out crying. But actually, once I got back in the building, got on with it, you've just got to do what you got to do. Don't get me wrong, there was days where I was like, what the hell, I'm literally standing in this school being taught by people that have rejected me, like this is horrible. But that's life, that's the industry. You're gonna have to work with people one day that have rejected you from another show, for example, and that's just it. But this was my kind of first experience of rejection, and I do know in myself now I would deal with it a lot better than I did then. But all in all, looking back, I'm so grateful I didn't get into GSA. Not in the way of I'm salty and I'm bitter and it's a bad school, not in any way at all. GSA is an incredible school and their training is so good, and I'm sure if I'd got in there I would have had the best 3 years ever. But I'm so grateful for me as a person that I was able to go to Erdang, because I feel like it has made me grow as a person and as a performer massively. So I really do feel in life, guys, everything happens for a reason. I'm in no way slating GSA in this video. It is such a good school, and as I said, I'm sure I would have had an amazing time there. But every path in life gives you something different. I would have come out of GSA a different person to what I have come out of Erdang. Neither would have been any better, they just would have been different. So yeah, that is my little story time of not getting into my dream drama school. And I hope for you guys that are auditioning at the moment, this gives you a bit of comfort and just shows you that if you don't get into a school, it's for a reason, and it might be your dream school, but you might go somewhere else and have literally the best time. And I hope that I can show you guys that I am a prime example of someone who didn't get into their dream school but has got into an incredible school and had the best time ever, and could not be more grateful for that opportunity. So if you guys have enjoyed this kind of story time video, please do give it a big thumbs up to let me know, and I can maybe do some more in the future. Also, if you want to see any more of my videos in the future, please do smash that subscribe button. It would mean so much to me, and I'll hopefully see you very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.